What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and yes, this is a very weird start to a war recap, which is what it is. But I'm just feeling a little bit weird today, so I thought, well, firstly, I've got home, opportunity to do a video, because firstly, damn, I didn't know I had a golem in there, otherwise I wouldn't have dropped him the king first. Yeah, I knew I needed to do the war recap, and that's what I've come here to do. But I thought I saw it as I needed to do a raid as well, so I saw it as an opportunity to do a little bit of both, kill two birds with one stone, and do a bit of a war recap while I'm also doing a bit of farming as well. Need to keep the queen going. It's just the way it is. She needs to stay on upload, on upgrade, sorry, because otherwise she's just sat there doing nothing, and can't have the queen being all lazy and not leveling up. So she's level 34 at the moment. So yeah, I'll give you a quick update on what's going on the war side. I'm going to do some videos soon, more sort of specifically targeted to the war scene, what's going on with it, what changes have come, how sort of war has evolved, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks since the new update, because it has. Things are a lot more Channel 11 and 10 focused now. Channel 9's got almost too easy, so it's become very uncompetitive, and yeah, but we are going to do a proper war recap. I just want to try and steal some of this loot, and then we can get stuck in, get balls deep into a war recap. I know how you guys love these. If you don't, then why are you watching this video? Ask yourselves that. No, it's fine. Anyway, I think we're pretty much good to set on the loot side. I'll just try and get up to 70% to get the full loot bonus. I could let my queen carry on and go and get the rest of the elixir, but to be honest, I'm losing a little bit of patience, and I want to crack on with this video. So yeah, I would be able to get most of the loot on this one, but there we go. Good bit of good chunk of loot, and we can escape with our pride intact. Anyway, let's have a little look at the current war we're in. Here's a quick example, by the way. 5 Channel 11s, as you can see on our side, and 14 Channel 10s, quite a lot of which are 9.5s, versus 14 minus, yeah, 40, look at all that, it's just ridiculous. 1 Town Hall 9, let's have a look at the Town Hall 9, it's okay. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff we're facing at the moment, just ridiculous. Anyway, looking forward to that one. We have got an awesome war recap to show you as well, which will be the next recap, which is versus Red Onslaught, a war clan. So yeah, all things are going off. I'm contemplating lots of new series ideas for 2016. Growing the channel and that sort of stuff. This war recap was a little bit boring in terms of the clan we were against. The bases were rushed, so I'm only going to show one Channel 9 video, so apologies for that, but you can tell by the layout of this one even, it's just nothing special at all. When because you've got double poison these days, because the only thing that's useless against is a hound in the CC, and if there's a hound, you're probably going to want to use earthquake, use 2 earthquake spells and 3 earthquake spells and donation 1 to get 4. Then you've still got full use of the other spells. So yeah, pretty much whatever's in the CC, you can just double poison it like it's happening now and kill it off. It's just made it so easy for that. If you can get especially if you can get a cheap lore, you can see here. Bit of a shattered golem. Is it a shattered GoHo that's going on? 2 golems in, king and queen, going into the core, trying to take down some defense buildings on the way, take down the queen. If you can get an expo down, that's great. Anything else is a bonus. 26 hogs is quite a lot, and 3 heal spells is a lot as well. So to be honest, wouldn't be surprised if the whole lot of hogs were just spammed in one group, because it doesn't look like there's many giant bomb threats, or doubles at least. There might be one, well no, it's a Tesla we've just identified now, so probably could swag out a spell or some hogs on this one. I don't know if he's going to or not, we'll find out. There's the second heal spell. All the skellies are dead. 7 hogs in the camp. 1 a heal spell left as well. So massive swagging going on, which is cool. Just sending in the lol hogs there, and the raid is done. So yeah, nothing on the Town Hall 9 front this war. So apologies for that. But let's move up and see. We've got Aziz dropping a 3-star on this Town Hall 10, which is pretty cool. Shattered Laloon from the look of it. Yep. So let's see how Aziz does it. He's probably going to be aiming to take down the Queen, an air defence or 2 preferably, and at least 1 Inferno tower. Because of the distance apart, you're only going to get 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if his entry point is 9 o'clock. Using Zap actually to take down one of the air defences, put the Queen on half health, do a bit of damage to the Inferno as well, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering when he's going to... That could actually change his entry point, because he's taken that 1 air defence down. He still needs to get the Queen though, so I'm wondering... Nah, same point. There was Golem 1, Golem 2, Wizards down to help create the funnel so the Queen doesn't start walking around the outside. You want to catch those edge buildings. I'd have dropped the Wizard on the drill a little bit further out, but he's moved there anyway, so it's fine. So the Wizards are pushing around the outside, which is just going to help the Queen not run around the outside, which is exactly what he wants to do in this on this raid. Get her inside. The CC are coming out, the King's in a good spot, the Queen's in a good spot, everything's moving inwards, and you want them to keep going in. You want the Queen to go inwards next. The poison's there to help the troops. Wizards are still cleaning buildings on the outside. Queen is doing some damage on the Laloons now, and she needs to jump over, which she just did, and go and get that Inferno. And in fact, she's on good health and got the ability, so she's going to take the Town Hall. She's then going to probably take an Expo and or a Cannon and possibly a Tesla as well. Or maybe I was a little bit optimistic there. Either way, double hound on the first one. Loons spread out nicely. Unfortunately, the traps killed the top, so the hounds were not placed good enough. I think the first hound should have been placed up by 12 o'clock. Third hound in now. He's going to have a freeze spell ready. There goes the freeze. Keep that hound alive. And because the loons and the hound died at top, it's going to cause them an issue. So the loon deployment could have been a lot smoother, in my opinion. But then again, I'm not a Town Hall 10 3-starer yet, so you know, I maybe a little bit too judgmental. But hey ho. So yeah, this has worked out to be a nice raid. He's got the 3. The base is going down now, and there is the 3-star for the clan. So every Town Hall 10 3-star helps. The game has come Town Hall 10 seems to be the game changer. In terms of quantity of Town Hall 10 3-stars. So Revd is doing a very good job on Town Hall 10 now. He's mastering the art of the Queen Walk, combining that in with the Laloon, because that's where I think the biggest 3-star potential is. Queen Walk is still a very, very valuable method of taking a lot of defences down quickly. So with the Queen, the Queen's oh god, I can't get my words out. The Queen's efficiency when she gets moving, when she and continuing to take defence after defence is just you know, it's massive. If you had 2 Queens, you could basically take out pretty much most bases with just Queens. Anyway, he's going to need to pop the ability at some point, but in fact she's regaining health now, which is absolutely perfect. It looks like he's done Giant to Distract and wall broke in 2 layers of wall actually while the Queen Walk was going on and I was distracted. So he's allowed himself to do a proper walk straight in. Queen's breaking in now, so he's dropped his King down to go in and do some damage. It looks like there's going to be a hound in the CC, so triple hound. He's been able to take down, is it 2 air defences already? In fact, 2 air defences are gone. He's got 2 free spells because the Inferno Towers are too far away. He won't be able to get his kill squad in towards them. It's just too far. The Queen is going to have to deal with the CC now. He's got a poison to help them. Probably got the ability to help deal with the CC as well, actually, thinking about it. Wouldn't be surprised if he pops it, but he might not, because she's doing well and she's taking down the CC without needing it, so that's going to help. So she will take down an Expo soon, but while the Expos are distracted, you might as well get the Laloon started. With the Queen down, 2 ADs down, double freeze in your arsenal, he's set to do the 3. So the Loons, raging the Loons into the corner, needs to get them in and across. That second freeze is going to come in useful soon. I would have personally dropped it sooner to try and keep those core Loons alive. But he's got a second wave that are coming in soon. Look, and the Hound just still alive, and it's going to be a rush back into the final Inferno now. and the queen is still alive, taking down buildings. So all in all, with the extra time that you're allowed on every single raid, queen walks have become not a should I, more of a you should. It's a necessity almost, because it's so efficient for taking down so much of the base. So everyone, Channel 9, Channel 10 needs to start incorporating queen walks into their raids, as long as their queen is like level 20ish plus at Channel 9s, and probably the higher you can go on Channel 10, the better, obviously. Now, next raid we're going to show is by Solid, and hopefully we've got a solid raid here. I think that's 7 golems, 15 wizards, so it's a go whiz. With 40/40, this can do massive damage, quad jumps, and a rage spell as well. So if you can, and poison and earthquake, if you can get that right, get the spread right, get the golems moving in the right way. Watch how he does it. Gets the golems moving in the sides, wizards on the sides as well, because the idea is that those middle golems, which is where you should put the three, I think, are going to be the ones that go into the core. I think that's the idea. The other two are to help funnel the troops into core. Watch, he's waiting for those wizards to clear the outside defences. Unfortunately, the CC have gone off course a little bit. You'd preferably want them to be taken down by the queen, but you can see the golems and the wizards are creating those paths, so the giants should go inside. And yes, there they go. I was about to say, looking a little bit ropey. The giants in there now, the king, the queen, everyone going in. That means that they should be on their own, be able to take down that entire core. And if that's the case, the golems running around the outside. The queen has decided to move around the outside as well, but look how many troops are in there. If that inferno can go down, those Teslas can go down, the queen can carry on walking around the outside. Then he's going to be good for this raid. Wizards doing okay down the bottom, running out of troops at the top. It's going to be close, to be honest. He needs those golems to break through and tank everything. Using the queen ability here just to try and keep her alive, take some more defences down. Look, the amount of defences left on the battlefield are not that many. He's got king on good health, queen on good health as well. So he's actually just managed to power through the entire base. And when you've got a resource ring base like this, it's often the multiple golems, or in this case 7, that can do good damage. It's just the layout. It's an anti-2 star layout, but it leaves it open for the 3 if you've got good sized heroes. Next one is by Van, account manned by Revd, and doing again at Queen Walk Laloon. So let's have a little look through what's going on. Couple of entry points are opened up. Queen is going in. He's allowed the queen to get into 1 air defence there, and 2nd air defence as well, actually. So with very little funneling required, the queen's going to push in. She's going to go take down the 1st air defence, and naturally she's going to take the queen down en route. The only worry there is, look at the sweeper. It's set up to be awkward. And he's going to need to use he's going to need to use rages. Poison's down nice and early, which is good. Those wizards are in a dangerous spot, but because they fire so slowly when they're in poison, wizards, even if they do manage to get a single shot off, it doesn't do that much damage. You can see here, queen on queen is about to happen. Queen takes down 2 shots, and already he's got the king rushing in. So what he's trying to do is, I think the king's just doing the idea is to take down some extra defences, and it was never going to do too much. But what he needs is that queen to carry on moving. He's in a tricky spot here. Pops the ability though to keep her alive. Wants her to take down the expo, but she's going to shoot everything else first. Actually, but she will take it down eventually. But it's distracted, and that's the point. So we can start. He started the Laloon already. Sorry if I'm a little bit rubbish at keeping up with what's going on where in the raid. He's got a 2nd free spell as well for that for that Inferno. He's going to want to use it for the Teslas as well. Missed the Teslas though, which was a little bit unfortunate. But the Loons are pushing in nicely, sitting on top of the Inferno now. It's down, and then it's the final air defense, and the Hound is sat there. He's not going to get killed yet. Whether it's going to get killed by the Arch Tower, I doubt. So many Loons left, Queens left as well, and you can see now that with the extra time, these queen walks are getting more and more. It's getting better and easier slowly. I think they're very close to making Channel 10. It's so close now in terms of ripe for 3-starring a lot of bases. Again, we've got a design with big open layout because all these extra walls have come in. Bigger bases are here, bigger, wider, open bases. So Solid, what's he doing? He's got a lot of witches. Got a pekka in there. He's doing a queen walk. Let's have a look. bit of a wizard down for a bit of early funneling. Look, Queen Walker started, and she's going to start taking down some trash buildings, and then she's going to move into the defences. She's only getting hit by a cannon and an arch tower and a mortar. Cannon is down. Arch tower's down. Cannon will go down next. But what I'm interested in is how many buildings is he going to take down before he breaks her in? Is he going to break her in with the rest of the kill squad, or is he going to wait? Now, I like the fact he did that is a very nice spot to do an earthquake, because he's weakened a lot of the core there and he's opened it up. So smart choice there. Unfortunately, his healers are getting hit, but the air defense did go down, which is good. Sweeper's going down as well, and he's going to continue to take more defenses down. We'll be sat there for a little while now. Hound is in place, so he started the rest of the attack. Couple of golems in. Wizards down, and let's see what he's going to do. The 5 witches and Pekka and King, I imagine, are all going to start going in soon. Creating a second entry point though, but that's really clever, because watch, they'll take the arch tower down, and the he's got another entry point there as well to allow them to go in. But that jump would have got the troops out anyway. But he's taken those 2 defences down on the course of the attack anyway. So what he's trying to do, look, those golems are creating a pathway into the core, and he wants his troops to go in the core. Those witch skeletons, the king, the free spells there to give everyone a bit of time to get settled and get in. There are all 4 Teslas in the core as well. All the witches all the skellies getting in there now. The king's in there, the healers are in there, the queen is still shooting inside, which is good. A couple of golems and giants have moved on the outside, and the wizards there as well. You can see how he's planting them into perfect spots, and he's out the core already. That is it now. All he's got to do is have enough juice to be able to take down this triple arch tower down the bottom there with and that's it for the point defense. There's a cannon at the top which is going to go down, but he's got some healers around helping. And that's going to be just enough to take down the extra defences and get the 3. So worked out. He had quite a few troops left in the end. His Pekka got almost fully healed up. Not that it matters, because it goes to death anyway. But yeah, fantastic. Really interesting raid there. So some very, very solid Channel 10 action from this war. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to show the attack by Sam Knights and then the attack by D-Dollar. So 3 and 2, and then we'll call it down, this recap. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. This attack, you can see, was no Warden. I thought Sam Knights was Channel 11, or am I mistaken? Potentially I'm mistaken, so I'll double check that in a minute. Similar approach though, sending all the golems in, trying to get the king and the queen to go into the core along with some golems, take down all those core troops with some golems and wizards moving around the outside, and everything should converge right outside the core and into final part. But this raid has fallen apart a little bit. Unfortunately, the queen ran ahead a little bit here. The golem's there. The one golemite got sprung. If that golemite didn't get sprung, he'd have had just enough to get it done. But the queen died. So unfortunate there, because there wasn't that many defences left. Now the raid we're going to show as the final one is the one by D-Dollar. So here it is. Look, it's a really interesting base design. Literally everything is inside the walls, with the Infernos, Expos and Eagle Artillery all right in the centre. And look at the attack, as works with most Channel 11's witches, because you get them level 3 and you combine them with the ward and they become very, very powerful. So he's got a couple of freeze, a couple of rage, and some earthquakes that's going to be the crux of the spells. Let's see how he uses them and how he gets the 3-star in this raid, because it is a Channel, although the heroes are quite weak, and there is a warden though, but again relatively weak heroes. So, start a couple of wall breakers there. Didn't quite break in the wall, so there we go. Finally, he's in on that part. He's trying to break open the different parts. Look, and I think he's going to send in and then potentially use the earth. Yeah, there's the earthquake. Look, so he's got his entry points. Got 3 ways to go in. So golem 1, 2, and 3 spread differently. Wall breakers in as well, but they're going to die before they get to do anything. Wizards down, and he's got the king sorry, not the king, the warden, the queen. I'm sure the king will go down soon as well. All the witches going in as well. It's just a mad rush, and he wants everything to almost move through the base in like a wave. So he's allowing, I think he's going to wait for the warden to get into a good spot and then pop the there's a good spot for the invulnerability. Everything's going in now. It's all going to kick off soon. The rage is there. He needs to get that eagle artillery down soon. A double rage to keep pushing them through. King is on lower health. He's used the ability. The queen and the warden are sat back. The witches are sat back as well, which is perfect. He needs the other inferno tower to go down because that could potentially cause him issues with the witches. But looks like everything's moving in. The witches are starting to get hit. Look, few are dying. Wizards dying there. It's all about getting this inferno down quickly, and he's finally got some units onto it. It's down. The raid's going to start to get easier, but how much has he lost already? A lot of witches still alive, which is great. Because they're lower level wizard towers, they're not taking down the skellies quick enough, and it's given him an opportunity to keep pushing through. The queen is doing some massive damage. The warden's doing some really helping as well, and he's starting to feel like the raid's fizzling now. There's so much firepower on the bottom left hand side of the raid that he might be able to make it. The queen's ran ahead. Ability's going to be key here. Come on. Oh, nearly missed it, but got it. Look at that. 2, 3 defenses down. Can he get the fourth? Can he get the fourth? He can get the fourth. Now it's just a couple of cannons left. A lot of witch skellies around with the warden, so can he put them to can they get through? We know they do. That wizard's going to help out as well, and there it is. The final couple of buildings go down for the 3-star. So all in all, we have a massively upped our game on the Town Hall 10 front, especially with Town Hall 11s. Not many dips on that one either. Town Hall 9 was absolutely boring on that war, so apologies for that. You know I love my Town Hall 9 content, and we'll maybe have some good content for Town Hall 9 in the next war recap. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and yeah, peace out.